Okay, so Mail and Guardian shared this saying, Zelensky set to land in South Africa on April 10th. The Ukrainian president's visit is announced as Europe relies after Washington cuts support. Hi, my name is Vadashi. Let's discuss Africa. Okay, so it's believed that the president of Ukraine, the country at war with Russia, or the country, at war with Russia, Ukraine, the president, His Excellency Zelensky, is set to visit South Africa on the 10th of April. Well, that was shared by the Mail and the Guardian reports. Well, see this. This one says, at Cyril Ramaphosa, he actually tagged the president of South Africa. He's saying, is this true? This cannot happen. You cannot do this to us. No matter what John says, think he has this cannot happen. You cannot do this to Putin, and you're now playing with our lives. Putin will ask for his money back, cancel contracts and BRICS, please. Okay, so these were some concerns of South Africans. They are like, yo, His Excellency, is this true? Why is this happening? Why are you calling Russia's, let's say Russian enemy over now? Right now, we can say the enemy because they are at war. Russian enemy to our doorsteps. What do you want to happen? Do you want Russia to cancel, come in to collect their debts and also cancel from the BRICS? This is serious. What are you doing here? These were some concerns and things from fellow South Africans and what they are wishing or were saying. You can also share your point of view at the comment section. Let us know what you think concerning this visit and how your president or how His Excellency Ramaphosa is actually moving. Well, let's dive inside. My name is Vilashi. This African time. Let's go. Well, this one also says, tell him to bring his own batteries, torch, diesel, and power bank. Maybe food as well. Yo. South Africans, you guys are trying to play smart. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? You mean that Zelensky is coming to beg, or man is actually in for something? Is that what you're trying to say, sis? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, we'll see this one too. This one say why? Why is Zelensky coming to South Africa? That's the question here. Why? Well, why? Let's dive inside and see what is happening or what the reasons why His Excellency President of Ukraine Zelensky is coming to do South Africa. Okay, so the Mail and Guardian says Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky is due in South Africa for a state visit on 10th April. President Cyril Ramaphosa office confirmed on Thursday. So he says the visit is a continuation of ongoing engagement held by President Ramaphosa with President Putin and then President Zelensky on an inclusive peace process that will provide a path to peace between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, that's cool to hear. Well, they says Ramaphosa extended the invitation in mid-January. Confirmation of the date came as European leaders gathered in Brussels to discuss how to support Ukraine, a day after the US suspended vital military aid to the country. The decision followed a disastrous meeting between the US President Donald Trump and Zelensky at the White House last Friday. Trump has tried to press Zelensky into a hurried peace deal with Russia, while the Ukrainian leader demanded security guarantees before agreeing to a ceasefire in a 3-year-old conflict devastating his country. Okay, so that is it. So basically, Ramaphosa calling Zelensky started somewhere January, and it was confirmed due to the EU gathering at Brussels concerning how they can support Ukraine. And then now the confirmation has come that the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, will actually come to South Africa to talk with Ramaphosa due to how the South African president believes how unfairly the peace deal there is being treating Ukraine. Because how are you calling a peace treat when the other side or the other party is not invited? That is America calling Russia but not calling the Ukrainian people. But the Ukrainian people was also called, but the president of the United States seems like Trump is actually trying his best to pursue Zelensky to actually accept a peace deal. Well, who knows why? But the president is actually making sure that the deal he will sign is safe and is providing a security for his people and his nation and with his terms too. So it's becoming actually hard. Well, let's dive inside and see more. So they also says a fortnight ago, Washington started negotiation with Russian officials in Saudi Arabia but excluded Ukraine from the talks. Ramaphosa's office has pleaded for inclusive negotiations to the end war, which began on 24 February 2022 when Russian President Vladimir Putin sent tanks into Ukraine. South Africa has pointedly insisted that all parties must be included in the peace talks. No peace can hold unless all parties are involved, and they have to be involved equally in the process. That is the only way in which you can resolve a conflict in a manner that is long-lasting. Well, he said where Ramaphosa could help to facilitate negotiation between Moscow and Kiev, he will be more than happy to do so. But what we will not do as South Africa is to start dedicating or dictating the terms he added. Okay, so basically, if you're South African, you're asking why the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, is actually happening to South Africa. That is why, okay? It's something that have been going on for months or days or weeks, and then it has actually been confirmed, okay? So it's not actually anything bad here. But this one says, so the ANC also want to try drag SA into the potential World War III, right? Got it. Well, that's yours though. Because right now there's a big war between backlash between AC and the USA, and now they have also sued Israel against Palestine, and now they're also involving themselves in the Russia-Ukraine war. Wow, SA is actually entering to the war zone. You're actually entering the matters of Middle East. That is a no-go area. Please, the no-go area. Well, this one says, he's welcome, but we still support Russia. It won't change the majority of South Africans' mind. Okay, so that is how, or some things from some South Africans and how they believe about these issues and how they want it to happen. But you can also share your thoughts and view at the comment section. As a South African, what do you think? And also as South African, what is your claim or support to these motions and things that are happening between South Africa, Ramaphosa, and his meddling in Middle East issues and how he's trying to do things? Do you think it's safe for South Africa or Africa continent? At the comment section, let me see what you think. The name is Vidashi. Thank you for your time.